Good morning and welcome to your Friday 5 for 5. My name is Adam and I'm the worship pastor here at First Baptist of the Islands. I want to begin our time this morning by reading to you a passage of scripture from the book of James, chapter 5. We read in verse number 12 these words, "But above all, my brothers, do not swear, either by heaven or by earth or by any other oath, but let your yes be yes and your no be no, so that you may not fall under condemnation." Again, that's James chapter 5, verse 12. I once read that commitment is a character trait of God, a quality with which He wants us to be intimately acquainted. But that leads us to ask the question, what is commitment? The Oxford Dictionary defines it as the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. So then we have to ask, well, what is dedication? Well, dedication is defined by Oxford as devotion to a task or purpose. So this quality of God that He desires for us means that He wants us to be single-minded in our devotion and our purpose. Do you really know what commitment is not? Commitment is not a promise. Hear me again. Commitment is not a promise, but rather it is the point when the promise is kept. Commitment requires planning, it requires perseverance, and many times it requires sacrifice. Think about this. God promised to save humanity, and Jesus was His commitment. So Jesus was the point of God's promise of salvation. I believe that when we claim to be a Christian, our commitment will show it. We make so many well-meaning promises, but commitment is not promises made. Knowing God's heart means knowing how to keep commitments. It means not just making a promise, but doing the necessary planning, having the perseverance, and making the sacrifices needed in order to keep that commitment. So this morning, I want to ask you a simple question. What are you committed to? This morning, what would you say has your single-minded devotion and purpose? Are you truly committed, or are you just making empty promises in your life? I hope that you can say today that you are fully committed to what God has called you to the ministries that you're taking part in, to what it is that God has for you in your life. We love you guys. We can't wait to worship with you this Sunday. We do have something very special coming up this Saturday. We've got a friend passing through. His name is Shellam Klein. If you've ever heard of him before, he is a chart topper in the country gospel music scene. Shellam is from Tennessee and just does an amazing job. He's going to be out on Tybee on Friday night and going to be passing through Savannah. So he's going to be at our church this coming Saturday at 6 o'clock. It's a free love offering concert. He not only does Christian gospel music, but he's also a comedian. So I invite you and your family to come be with us. Again, that's going to be this coming Saturday night at 6 o'clock. We hope to see you there. Can't wait to worship with you this coming Sunday morning, whether it's in person or online at 9 or 10:30. Know that we love you. We're praying for you. And remember, make the commitments that matter. We love y'all. Bye-bye.